So this is 3.7 multiplying polynomials. We are going to use the distributive property. The FOILing term only works when you're doing a binomial by a binomial. So in this case, we just have to distribute, go slow, take your time. So here, 2h cubed plus 6h squared minus 8h plus 5h squared plus 15h minus 20. So then collect like terms, 2h cubed, and we'll move a like term here and a like term here. So plus 11h squared, a minus 8h, and a plus 15h gives me plus 7h and minus 20. So just go slow, take your time. I'm going to show you another way to stack the terms. I'm going to do it down here with b. So then if I multiply here, I get negative 12f to the power of 4 plus 3f cubed plus 18f. I'm going to run out of room. I'm going to restart that a little bit more over here. So negative 12f 4 plus 3f cubed plus 18f squared. Now that was the first line. We do the second one in a different color. You don't have to. So then that gives me 12f cubed. So I'm not going to put anything here. I'm going to put 0 and then plus 12f cubed minus 3f squared minus 18f. Okay, and now I'm going to do the last one in blue. So my first term that I deal with in blue is f squared. I'm going to put a 0 here, and it'll be negative 8f squared. And then that gives me plus 2f, and then plus 12. Then we will combine these all together. So we're just going to add them. So then if I look at this, negative 12 plus 0 gives me negative 12f to the 4. 3f cubed plus 12f cubed plus 0 gives me plus 15f cubed. 18f squared minus 3f squared minus 8f squared should give me 7f squared minus 16f plus 12. So whichever way works for you, do it. If you prefer to stack it this way, do it this way. If you prefer to do it linearly and then collect the terms, do it the first way. It doesn't matter. They both will get you the same answer. Just go slow and take your time. Okay, let's look at this one. This is 2r plus 5t all to the power of 2. All that indicates is that we have 2 of them. Now this is a binomial multiplied by binomial, so we can use our FOILing term. So f first, we get 4r squared, and then outsides we get plus 10tr plus 10tr plus 25t squared. This order doesn't matter if you go RT or TR. Just be consistent, so when you collect your terms, it makes sense that you're not like leaving them by themselves because they do go together. Okay, and then line right there. This is not a binomial multiplied by a binomial. This is a binomial by a trinomial. So collect your terms. This should be 12x squared minus 9x y plus 15x, I'm going to stack mine just so we can see that example again. I usually don't, but I can see the merits behind it, so I am going to stack it. So then this will be negative 2y multiplied by 4x. That should give me negative 8xy. And I especially see the merits of it when I'm stacking, and that just helps me make sure that these are the same when I am doing my stack. So there's 0 here, and then this is negative 2y multiplied by negative 3y. So then that should give me positive 6y squared, and then here should give me negative 10y. So then I add these. This should just be 12x squared minus 17xy plus 15x minus 10y plus 6y squared. Now, there's no particular order. I do like to have the highest term here and then the next highest variable term over here. Sometimes I'll write it so that the switch happens like this, plus 15x minus 17x y minus 10y plus 6y squared. But it doesn't matter. Either way works. Just make sure you have all of your terms there. Okay. Next one is just adding in an extra step of multiplying things together and then simplifying. It just looks a little bit more complicated because there's just a little bit more going on. So binomial by binomial, I'm going to put some square brackets so I know what I'm doing. So this is 2c squared plus 10c minus 3c minus 15. And I'm putting this so I remember my operator that's happening out there. I'm going to distribute this in right now before I do any multiplication, so I don't have to worry about that extra step. So then I put another bracket operator there, so negative 9c squared plus 3c plus 27c minus 1 square bracket. So then this is adding these together. So 2c squared plus negative 9c gives me negative 7c squared. 10c minus 3c, that gives me plus 7c here. And then here this gives me plus 30c. So that should give me plus 37c. And then negative 15 plus negative 9 means negative 24. So just go slow, take your time, there's no rush with this. Let's do that stack again because we have multiple variables, so we'll kind of deal with each thing independently. So this will be 6x squared minus 12x plus 2xy minus 4y, and then negative 2x plus 4. We combine these together, we get 6x squared minus 24, minus 14x plus 2xy minus 4y plus 4. And then I'm going to deal with this guy. So this is 3x plus 2y. So that gives me 9x squared plus 6xy plus 6xy plus 4y squared. So then if I add these together, I have, well, I'm subtracting them, so subtract 9x squared, and then that's 12xy, positive 12xy, and then 4y squared. So then when I subtract these, I should get negative 3x squared minus 14x minus 10xy minus 4y minus, plus 4 minus 4y squared. You can set that up in any way that makes the most sense to you. Just go slow. Make sure you have all your factors. Use different colors if you need to. Just take your time.